In today's lecture, let us work out an example on Playfair Cipher. So in this question, let us decrypt the given cipher text using a Playfair Cipher. So the keyword given over here is Royal New Zealand Navy, and the cipher text is also given along with it. So first, let us fill up the Playfair matrix. So how do we fill up the Playfair matrix? First, we have to fill up the 5 cross 5 matrix with the keywords, and later on, once we complete with the keywords, we have to start with the alphabet starting from A without the alphabets being repeated in the whole matrix. So first let us start with the keyword. So what is a keyword? Keyword is Royal New Zealand Navy. So first here I have to enter it as R. So next is O. After that it is Y. Then we have A. Then we have L. New Zealand. N. E. So now we have finished. We are done with the E. So next is W. So let me enter W over here. After New Zealand, so Z. Next we have E. But E already we have done entry over here, so we don't have to repeat. So we have to skip that. Then it is A. So A is also already entered, so we have to skip that. Then it is L. L is also already entered. Skip that. Next is N. N is also already entered. We don't have to repeat any alphabet, so we have to skip that. Then is D. After that it is Navy. N is already done. A is done. So V. And Y is also already entered. So now we are done with the keyword. Once the keyword is over, we have to start from the beginning of the alphabets. So starting is A. A is done. So next is B. Next is C. D is entered here. E is entered. Next is F. Then G. Then H. I and J are always written together. Then it is K. Then we have H, I, J, K. L already it is done. Then M. N is also done. O is done. Then we have P. Then Q. After Q we have R. R is already entered. Then we have S. T. U. Then we have W. X. Y is done. Z is done. So this is our 5 cross 5 matrix for the decryption process of the Playfair cipher. Now let us see how to start with the decryption process. We have written the Playfair matrix. So from this Playfair matrix we have to start with the decryption process. Okay, so we have already seen how to write the Playfair matrix. What are the rules we are supposed to follow? So now a cipher text is given over here. Now we will see how to decrypt it. So what we have to do is you have to form a group of 2 alphabets. So let me write here. So first is K, X. Next is J, E, Y, U, R, E, B, E, Z, W, E, H, E, W, R, Y, T, U, H, E. Okay, this is the given cipher text. So now let us start with the first pair of letters K and X. K is over here, K is here, and X is, so we have to see where is K and where is X. So K is here and X is here. So what is this? This is a, now how to select the, how to do the decryption process. So for K, the alphabet, equivalent alphabet is the alphabet in the column of the next letter. So if K is here, X is here, so we have to check the column, the same row, but the column that has the other letter. So it is P. Now for X, what is the letter? It is in the same row, but in the column that of K. So for K it is P, for X it is T. So for K it is P, X it is T. Similarly, let us consider the next J, E. So where is J? J is over, where is J? Yes, I and J always comes together. J and E. So J is here, E is over here. So now this is decryption process. For encryption, if the elements come in the same column, we go to the next alphabet. Now since this is a decryption process, it is a reverse process. So we have to go the alphabet one step behind. So for J it is B and for E it is O. Encryption, for if it was encryption, then for E we had to go for B and for J we had to go for S. Now it is reverse. So for J we go for B and for E we have to substitute for as O. So let us write. So for J it is B and for E it is O. Next it is Y and U. So where is Y? Y is over here. Where is U? Here. Again now we have to see the same row as Y but the column of U. So for Y it is A and for U same row but in the column of Y. So it is T. Next it is R and E. So for R same row but column of E. So it is O. For E it is N. For B, E. Next, so B and E are again in the same column. So we have to go one step backward. So for B, the same row. So for B, I have to write it as E. And for E, I have to write it as O. For Z and W. For Z, where is Z? Z is here and W. Now this is in the same row. As in the column process, row also have to follow the same rule. For Z, I have to go one step backwards in the same row, that is W. And for W, again one step backward, that is E. Next it is E and H. Where is E? E is here. And where is H? H is here. So now I have to see the same row as E, but the column of H. So N. For H, I have to see the same row but the column of E. So this I or J we can decide later. Let me enter I. That when you see the text you can understand whether you have to enter I or J. E and W. So E and W. For E I have to write N. For W I have to write E. Then R and Y. Where is R? R is over, yes, here R and Y. So it is in the same row. Now we have to come, it's a left circular shift. Okay, so now we have to come backwards here. So R, it is in a circular fashion, same row. For encryption we do left circular shift. Now it is the same row in a circular fashion. So for R I have to replace with the L. For O I have to, for Y I have to replace with the O. T and U. So T is over here and U is over here. Again it is in the same row. So for T I have to put S and for U I have to put T. H and E. So where is H, H and E? Again they are in two different rows and columns. So for H I have to replace with the I or J and E I have to replace with the N. So this is how we do the decryption process. So here we got it as VT boat 1 O 9 lost in. This is the decryption. This is the plain text we got after the decryption process using Playfair Cipher. So let us continue with the next set of letters given. So let us take the pair of alphabets over here. So here we have Y, F, S, K, R, E, H, E, G, O, Y, F, I, W, T, 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 U, O, L, K, S, Y, C, A, J, P, O, B, O. So now let us see how to do the decryption. This is the same Playfair matrix what we have taken previously. So here it is Y and F. Where is Y? Y is, so Y and F are in the different rows and different columns. So for Y I have to replace with A and for F I have to replace with the C. S, K. So where is S? S and K, again different rows, different columns. So S is replaced with T and K is replaced with the I. R, E. So R and E, again different rows, different columns. R is replaced with the O. E is replaced with the N. H and E. H is again H and E, different rows, different column. H is replaced with I. E is replaced with the N. G, O. So G and O. Where is G and O? Again same condition. Different rows, different column. G is replaced with the B and O is replaced with the L. Y and F. Y and F are in the, Y is there, yes, and where is F? Yes, different rows, different columns. So Y is A, F is replaced with the C. I and W, I is replaced with K, W is replaced with the E. Now here, see here, this is one special case over here, T and T together. So it is mentioned that in this particular decryption, there was given an exception that if we get T, T together, any alphabets repeated together, take it as T and T. So for this, we are not doing any decryption process. It is taken the same way. Okay, otherwise if what we have to do is we have to take it separately, we have to insert X in between and then continue with the process. So in this problem it is mentioned, take it as the same as that. Okay. Next is T and U. So T and U, they are in the same row. So we have to come one step backwards. For T it is taken as S, and for U it is taken as T. O and L, O and L. So for again same row, so one step backwards. O is R, for L it is A. K and S. For K, again different rows, different column. K is I, S is T. Y, C. Y and C in the same column. But again it is reversed, so I have to take it in a circular fashion. So Y is T, C is W. A, J. So A is A and J. Different rows, different column. A is O, J is M. P, O. Different rows, different columns. P is I and O is L. B, O. So it's in a reverse manner again. So for B, I have to replace with E, and O is replaced with the S. So here the plain text what we got is action in blanket straight to miles. So this is the plain text what we get from the given cipher text. So let us continue the same example with the next set of cipher text given. So here again let me just write it as a pair of two alphabets each. T, E, I, Z, O, N, T, X, B, Y, B, N, T, G. Then O, N, E, Y, C, U, Z, W, R, G, D, S. So let's starting with the T, E. So T and E, where is T? Different rows, different column. For T it is S, and for E it is W. I, Z. I and Z. So I and Z again it is in I is over here and Z is over here. Different rows, different column. For I it is M, for Z it is E. Next it is O and N. So for O we replace with R, N we replace with E. T and X. T and X, same row it is. So one step backward. T is S, X is U. B and Y. So for B, Y. So B it is C and Y it is O. B and N. So for B it is V, N it is E. T and G. So for T it is X. For G it is C. Next is ON. For O it is R. N it is E. E, Y. E it is W. Y it is O. C, U. C is F. U is T. Z, W. So Z and W. So same row. One step backward. Z is W. and W is E. R, G. R and G. R is L, G is V. D and S. So D and S. For D it is E, S it is X. So what we got? The plain text what we got over here is SW Meresu को X crew of 12X. So this is the plain text what you get from this given cipher text. So this is how you have to follow the process to do the decryption of a given cipher text.